2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the home team. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Olajuwon is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Tomjanovich in at the small forward.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find an open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Dawkins. Misses off the right iron. Over in the corner, Paul drains the three-pointer.
Oh, the quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
He takes it in. They get it back. Passes it to Dawkins. Magne. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And it's Malone with the rebound. The pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Dawkins, good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. To the middle, it's stolen by Olajuwon. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Harden. Here's Tomjanovich. And another shot. And finally, that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Dawkins against Harden. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. From past the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And so it's the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Houston.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So on the floor for Houston, Rose is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Hayes. And it's Tomjanovich in at the small forward position. Chalk up two there. McGrady's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Well, Rose will generate points in any situation. Here he does it by feeding a wide open man.
Olajuwon with the block. To the wing on the left. Launches it. And another three for Houston.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Dawkins. And yes, it's good. Dawkins has got his second basket of the game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Rose. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Magne up and in on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Jones drops in the tray. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Moving it up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim, go and attack it. Go strong to the hole and finish with a purpose. Stop settling for jump shots.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. You think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. They've got Dawkins, and it's LeCue in at the point.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Dawkins.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
The Rockets making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
.122 left in the third quarter. Sinks the triple.
And the three-point shots become one of Paul's favorites. Consistent at knocking it down.
1:14 left in the third. Pass to Dawkins. And taken away by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And they're running. Here's Dawkins. Buries it from three-point range. Dawkins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's Olajuwon. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Dawkins against Olajuwon. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Dawkins. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Here's Dawkins, and the jumper is on the mark. Dawkins has got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Oh, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Down low, here's Malone. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And we've reached the end of the third. Houston on top, up 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 8. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Moses Malone. Harden out there with Hayes. And it's Rose. And it's Murphy in a shooting guard.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Right wing. Here's Dawkins. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dawkins has got 26.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Right when they need it the most. Seems like he's getting all his points from behind the arc.
From deep, Harden. Malone. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Passes to Cannon. Here's Dawkins. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 3. 58 seconds left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. One-on-one here. Here's Callaway. It's good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
The kick out to Rose. Now the pass to Harden. Pocket 6.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Timeout charge to Houston.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans!
Harden outside. From deep. Misses the 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul. Home team.
here's Dawkins. Good.
The turnaround J. A great rhythm shot. Not everyone's able to pull it off.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge,